How are you getting on today, folks? How are you all doing? Welcome back to another video from Courtney Brothers. Today's video, it is may as well do me all usual weather update. Bit of a muggy, kind of an overcast day, but it is a nice breeze out there. But when you're in the shed, it's sweaty to be out through. I almost stay for the shorts. But we're at Slurry today to start off with. Aidan is still at that. Cody's gone raking. We had a lot of rain last night again, but we got to go ahead to go baling there anyway. So first job first. Well, Cody's gone raking probably about an hour, so we'll give it an hour or two in the rows just to stir up the bottom because it has a good bit of rain got since it was mowed. So we'll stir up the bottom. Kind of have to throw two into one if you can. Just basically turns the row up, the two rows upside down, and does give it a good bit of drying, especially there now is a nice breeze. But anyways, I am changing me knives. These are a set that I prepared earlier. Top is kind of wore a bit funny on that one. Nicely sharpened. Good edge in them. Should be razor sharp along there and get a nice, what would you have, 20 mil of a shiny surface along there. There's no point sharpening just the bare edge because you want to be getting a bit along here as well, because that's the more you get there, the longer the knife will stay sharp. And this is done with our extremely professional knife sharpening steam machine. I don't know what's wrong with me, I can't talk today for some reason. Stuttering and stammering. But anyways, yeah, mop disc in the grinder, that's all we use. I have been threatening to get a knife sharpening machine. It'd be handy to have, like, because you know, you could do a few neighbours' knives as well, lads around and that sort of crack, if you had a good one. But I haven't bought one yet, never really looked into them or anything, so we do that, use that for now. There's full set in the baler, but I'm just going to put in 12 or 13, whatever's there. So I'm going to put in a half set. It's half set at a time you use, like, or is 12 a full set, and I have 2 sets in the baler, I don't know. But anyway, there's 25 knives in the baler. They need to come out, go for sharpening. They're well down now, well due for sharpening. You can feel it in the baler. There the last couple of days we were baling, especially if the stuff's a bit dry. But anyways, I'll get underneath here, get set up and stick these in. Now, so my new knives there, ready to go in. Well, they're not new, but they'll be new to the baler. Get me little creeper bed. And over here, put up your door and turn your safety tap, because the door in this baler, I don't know if they all do it, my old baler used to do it, but the door drops down slowly. So lock that stops that. Put down your floor, your bed of knives, floor, whatever you want to call it. Have a hammer. Unlock it here. I have it actually unlocked. I'll show you locking it before when we're finished up here. Turn that handle down anyways and have your knives up. Now one set isn't fully up there, but it might be good enough to get them out, I'm not sure. If we get one set changed anyways, I'd be happy enough, because at the same time I need to keep motoring. Should be able to see something going on there. Gather up this old stuff. Dirty. The last stuff I was baling is wet and the baler gets so messy after it. And in theory, these should just pop out by hand. Shouldn't need a hammer. Vice grip's alright, it's handy to have with you, just in case there be one stuck. And a pair of gloves as well. Alright. But I have neither right now. My God, it is warm in here. Not getting no breeze. That's what we're taking out. They're not bad. The nice edge has gone off them, but they're not terrible. I thought they'd be worse, to be totally honest. How many have I taken out? 1, 2, 3, 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These don't want to come out. Maybe there's another lock for them. I don't know. Yeah, right now I'm just gonna do what I can because evening is kind of pushing on and I need to get motoring. So I'm just going to take out them 11, put in 11 new ones, push these down out of the way. They're actually not very bad. I thought they'd be worse. Yeah, so that's them boys in. I just give them the tap of the hammer forward. You've probably seen in the time lapse, the hammer's thrown out. Yeah, well, more of a gap here in the outside, not chopped, but I see they have a blank put in here for this deck of knives. You'll be chopping too close outside the bale, and not an ideal situation. You want a bit there to hold the edge of the bale. Because if you're on real soft grass, you might have a chance the side of the bale collapsing or that, I'd imagine. Never happened to me, but that's I'd imagine why they don't have the knife out there. So we've 11 in there, 2, 4, 8, 10, 11, and this set is 12. So I'll get them others sharpened up and I'll switch out these set again. As I said, they're just not up fully now and I need to move on. That's what it looks like in here. Anyways, not over exciting. Some place you don't want to be too often, but grand if you're just in changing knives. Right, so we're out on the side here, and one of the most important jobs of the whole thing, I'd say I did them. That's how knives just didn't come out because I don't have them up high enough. I thought I had them up according to the clock on the baler, but anyhow, so this bar, most important part of the whole job. Don't know why that notch is there. Oh yeah, that it? Does it go up higher? Does it go up to that one? No, that's it. That little bar, the new Fusion 4 has a little clip to put through it, which is no harm either. But that locks in your knives basically. Stops. You don't put that in, baler will swallow your knives. They'll get wedged in the rotor, they'll go through the baler, they'll bend, they'll break, but they won't sit where they are. Hasn't happened to me, thankfully, but it has happened, lads. I've seen it happen. And it's an easy mistake, very easy mistake. So yeah, that's it. Set of knives in. There's 2 grease points I'm going to show you on the back because I was on about them in the last video. Important hinge points that people might know of. The rest, you see me greasing the shaft and other bits and pieces. The rest of it is fairly common, it's fairly obvious. Bring me magnetic light so I'm not picking her up off the road again. And a little diesel and we're out of here. Just said I'd show you the difference in a sharpened knife and a blunt knife. Look, I don't think you're going to see much from the camera. Blunt knife that needs a new edge along there, and you can see the shine, that round shine on the top. You shouldn't be able to do that with your finger. You should be cutting yourself if you're doing that. Now that's naturally enough, that's a knife with whatever 1500 bales or something like that. Sharp knife. Can you see the razor edge? Do a bit of shaving here, probably cut the feckin'. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. You see them doing that doing other things, but I'm not going to cut in the hand to myself. But yeah, that's it. You want a nice edge there. There might be lads saying this, saying, oh, you're butchered your knives for a mop disc. Maybe I am, but I'm doing it with 10 years and I get good rights out of my knives. But I would have it in the head to get a knife sharpening machine. Gather up these blunt knives, throw them on the bench. I won't throw them too far away because if they're left on the bench in front of me, I will see them, and the next chance I get, I'll have them sharpened. Might bring them somewhere to get them sharpened because they're brand new knives. Just get a new proper edge on them. I might contradict what I'm saying there. I don't know. We'll see. Or I might just sharpen them myself. Yeah, gather these up anyways. These are the two grease nipples I didn't show you the last time I was greasing it. So you have your door open, you need your door open to grease them. I'm 99% sure. Need the door up. There, your hinge here again, like the hinge up in the front beside the netter. It's not, you're not actually greasing the bearing. The bearing is greasing there. I don't know why they don't take a pipe out and grease that hinge as well, because a lot of lads do neglect them. Yeah, a lot of lads do neglect them, I think. Oh, this phone does not stop. So you get your grease gun. If you're not using these, get them. I don't even know what brand it is or anything. I have that with years. Give it a good few shots. Give it a bit extra. Pumps out around it. What harm? And rinse and repeat. Just do the same the far side. Yeah, so that's them done. There are your other obvious ones there. I'm not going to go through them. They're extremely obvious. You have your stickers beside them. There's other two out in the cut and ties I'll actually show you as well. They are important as well, and some people might not know they're there. So that's your side panel, where you put in your first roller wrap on the right hand side. See in here, just pop off the little cover, that yellow cover there, grease nipple there, that there for the cut and ties. They will get neglected on a lot of machines. Yeah, so that's them. Grease points I grease there. I don't grease them every day. I'm not going to tell lies and say that I do. Probably grease them every 1,000, 1,200 bales. Depends, and they could be greased every 500 bales. It all depends. Busier days, I grease the shaft every day. Maybe twice a day. If I'm home for diesel and plastic, shaft will get it again. I don't like going over 500 bales without greasing the shaft. Every couple of hundred bales even, but the shaft is new, probably holding the grease better. 1,000 speed shaft, so it's going harder, maybe it needs more grease, I don't know. Greaser and oiler is playing up a bit in it. I think I mentioned that in the last video. It's working perfect, then it stops, but I have a bottle of oil, I must actually top that up. And see, but the chains are getting oil, I'm not running them dry. So yeah, anyway, that's it. There's nothing else to see here. I have to put in diesel, bit of AdBlue, I have bar wrap, I have plastic. I may as well bring you and show you a bit of baling. So I'll catch up with you when we're in the field. So we are baling away. My GoPro's on 7%. I meant to have it charged while I was on the road. Celtic is enough. No, yeah, my old GoPro went dead again. I'm thinking maybe towards the end of the year changing the camera to DJI or something like that. See, a lot of lads just seem the quality seems class in them, and that a lot of lads seem to be going that way. Have you any recommendations? Do or don't? Oh, there she goes, out of bar wrap. Will we chance letting out the bale? Yeah, we will. Sticker on manual. Auto. Oh no. I dropped the floor there by mistake. So you may as well come out with me. I'll change the roller bar wrap. Set you up here somewhere and you can see what's going on. Can you see pretty clearly there? Middling enough. Yeah, you should be able to see what's going on there. I'll move the camera anyway. Suit! I'll put that. I'll put this away. We're on bale tight NRF, bar wrap. NRF is net replacement film. Bar wrap is kind of another name put on a bit of a nickname, I suppose. Gather up your rubbish, because I hate rubbish. We're about leaving it over near a ditch, but plastic and all that flying around the field. Not so nice. And yes, we're getting rain as well. Getting a couple of showers. It's nothing, it's not spoiling the job, but at the same time, it's always nicer baling without the wipers on, but however. So you peel this back. Up she goes, in under the black roller, and then out under the green roller. Pull her up, bang her down. Handy little knife, the tails are built in here. When you're changing your bar wrap, always get a clean cut. Fusion 4s have a little Stanley blade built in there. Super job. Up over the aluminium rollers, down through these boys here, and just put down enough until you can see it there. Can't be out. And don't have too much slack here either. That should be fine. Up with the ladders. Aidan is flying along there. The Celtic, he's getting right into it now. Takes a bit of getting used to what to do, what not to do. He's going good there. PTO on. Preset rev. And bail like hell again. That's him load her up and off. Again, video for Celtic's coming soon. I'll do one on myself. We're missing taillights one side. That is no fault of Celtic. That is fault of Fint. So it is. I know it's just a wire on the taillight plug. Wire on the taillight plug. On the trailer socket on the Fint. It's actually gone with years, but what I do is just loop the wires on the plugs on everything. I don't know what the problem is around with it. It's just we get away with it, so it's fine. But ideally I should look into it and fix it. Yeah, nearly done here. Yeah, it's disappointing when the rain comes like that now. Made a couple of bits of showers, nothing major, but just when we came into the field, grass is in super shape. And just the top was a bit wet there now, but look, will there be any notice taken in the silage next winter? I doubt it. And weather isn't hectic for the next day or two, so leaving you say, oh, you got your bit of a shower, leave it, which is unnecessary. It didn't spill rain like it. Then leave it for the night, and tomorrow morning could be an awful lot worse. So bail on, and we have more baling for doing tomorrow now as well. So just these few bits of rows here, get done, dushed, and out the gap. It is 10 to 10, so getting time to get finished up for the day. So now that's it. I'm just back in the yard, gearing up for the morning. Nearly start in the morning, probably start around 5 because there's rain forecast tomorrow and I have 2 jobs to get done, so I'd rather be out a bit earlier. And the lads I'm bailing for are happy to go early, so I just came back to the yard, oil and grease, and throw up a roll of bar wrap, and that'll do me for tomorrow. About 200 odd bales to make tomorrow, so handy enough. I'm probably back to the slurry then again. Yeah, so that's it anyways. Aidan is, I'd say, on his way home with Celtic. So yeah, that's kind of it. Rake is backed in the shed. Rain forecast tomorrow, then it's clear up Thursday and Friday and for the weekend, so hopefully get a good spell again. If we've got a good week again, we get an awful lot tidied up. Hopefully a lot of lads happy and just a lot of work done. So yeah, anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you have any question or anything like that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Good luck.